Man, it brings back a lot of memories to be drinking on an old 55 Ford like this. I feel right at home somehow. I guess I spent a lot of my kidhood working on old stuff. I'll sit y'all over here and see if y'all can just watch me a little bit. These manifold bolts are coming out easy breezy. So, and I got my radiator draining. Oop, I better empty my bucket again. So far I haven't hardly spilled the drop. I love that, but my bucket, every time my bucket gets full, I go empty it into something else. Which I'm going to do right now. Sorry about that. I was going to let y'all watch me wrench a little bit, but I realized my antifreeze bucket was getting full. That's 2 gallons I got out of it so far. I doubt if I get another whole gallon out of it, and I might though. Alright, we'll try that again. There's something very, I don't know, almost kind of heartwarming to me about doing this. Maybe it's just the old school in me, but I don't know. Feels good to be wrenching on an old 55 Ford. I don't know how to explain it. Makes happiness come out inside me. That's all there is to it. I don't know if I'll take that carburetor off or not. Might be less likelihood of damaging it if I do, because they are a bit, because those manifolds are really heavy. It probably would be just a lot easier a lot less likely to do damage if I pop it off of there. I'm laying my bolts out over here in the, got the valve cover sitting on top of the wrap line. Oh, my phone's ringing. Somebody's calling me. Hello? Well, I ought to be able to hit it. Well, I got the rocker arms off. If I tap it with a hammer, I ought to be able to tell if it moves, right? No, I'm just all the manifold bolts. None of the bolts are real tight on this, so I just started popping manifold bolts out on it. You don't have to pull out the distributor or anything, so don't look that hard. Yeah, I'm draining it now. It makes me feel good to be working on it, you know. It's kind of funny. Maybe it's just the oldness in me, but it ain't like working on a Honda or something like that. You know, it just makes me feel all happy to be turning bolts on it. And just kind of a good feeling about it. How's Walt? He's calling in to check on me. He called me a while back and told me, I don't know if y'all remember when I was having trouble getting the back tires out from under the fenders, and he told me what causes that is somebody's put short shocks on it, and they won't let that rear end go all the way out. And that made all the sense in the world to me. I've got a set of air shocks in the shed there for a 57 Ford, and I believe they would be the right length for this one. But at some point I'm going to scope that out, drop them shocks, and let that rear end down. Probably go ahead and put them air shocks on there, because where this thing's got that big massive trailer hitch on it, we might decide to haul something with it. We could if we wanted to, because we have the wherewithal to do it with, and so I figured, yeah, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, because as it is, if we had a flat tire out on the road, it might be a little difficult to. I know I got that tiny little spare, but you just about have to let all the air out of the tire that's on there in order to get it off. Okay, so this is the last bolt on this side. I peeled the coil, just disconnected it and set it aside over here. Walt was saying just now that might be what caused that rocker arm to break, was it could have been it had a stuck valve. So what I'll do is, while I've got this all uncovered, I'll throw a I'll take a hammer and tap that valve a little bit, make sure I can feel it moving. Make sure it is moving. It not froze up. But it doesn't seem like one would have stuck, because where I was driving it, I've been driving it, you know, last year to the different shows and things. I drove it up on that leaf peep and rumble, but I did notice that's pretty much when it started acting up. So it must have been when I must have broke that shaft on the way home from there. She wasn't giving me no trouble before then. Yeah, I think I'll take that carburetor off. It's just going to mean a lot less stuff in the way if I do. I don't know if there's a good angle for y'all to watch me from here or not. We'll try that angle, see if that works. Okay? Okay.